Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Griefdrums, and today I'm going to be doing a video that's a little bit different to what I normally do. Usually I kind of script my videos. I don't write out exactly what I'm going to say, but I do make a load of bullet points just to sort of figure out the points that I want to cover, and I want to make sure that I get everything. However, this one is going to be completely unscripted. I'm just going to be talking pretty generally. I just want to get some stuff off my chest more than anything. I get a fair amount of messages. I mean, I've just hit 7,000 subs, and I am so grateful for all the support that I've been getting. Considering I've only been doing YouTube for about 7 or 8 months, 5 months ago I had 1,000 subs. I mean, to jump to 7,000 is huge. So as a result, I get a fair amount of comments. Not a huge amount, but enough. You know, I've built quite a decent little community here of people that all seem to be fairly like-minded, are all fairly sound, and I love that aspect of this channel. I love that people get involved and chat to each other, and I love that that people still message me and interact with me, and I really, really enjoy that aspect. What I don't enjoy, though, is YouTube in itself, purely because of the fact there are so many haters out there. Now, I've been quite fortunate in the sense that the people that I've attracted to my channel through talking to them and through justifying things, you know, if they've got a question, they are usually pretty sound about everything. They're not complete arseholes. And the majority of people here are fairly decent. YouTube, however, does attract those small minority of idiots. But in today's video, what I really want to discuss is the difference between casual and ranked. Now, a lot of people criticize YouTubers who put up videos of casual, and they say, oh, this isn't ranked, you're not as good as Serenity or Macy J. And in all honesty, no, I'm not. I'm not even half as good as those guys. They are incredible players. I mean, Serenity's in a pro league team, for Christ's sake. I am nowhere near that level. I like to think that I'm quite a good player. I am a diamond rank. It's not a carried diamond rank. You know, everyone on my team, we've all got a positive kill-death ratio, and that's because everyone on the team carries themselves. You know, we all pull our own weight. But every now and then, if I get banned or anything like that due to the servers disconnecting, which is so freaking frequent. I mean, I can't believe how often that actually happens. It's an absolute joke. At least one person per round will get disconnected, and it's just crazy. So, as a result, if it happens a couple of times, you obviously get banned from ranked for 15 minutes minimum. This really frustrates me, but, you know, if I'm having a good time playing ranked, I get a little bit more adrenaline playing ranked because it means so much more. So, I prefer playing it. That doesn't mean that I won't play casual. If I get banned, I will very often, my team and I, will go on to a casual game until that ban has gone. As a result, I will sometimes get footage from that game, or from the casual games that I end up playing. And if it's good footage, and it looks quite cool, and it's, you know, something that I think other people will enjoy watching, I will then use that footage. The fact that it's from a casual game, who gives a shit? Now, the really funny thing is, because sometimes if we do get banned from a ranked match for whatever reason, I don't really want to go into casual games. I would much rather continue to play ranked. I actually created a second account, or a Smurf account, as many of you are calling it. I just can't win with certain people. If I go into a casual game when I'm banned, I get complained and moaned at. If I use a second account, I get complained and moaned at. A Smurf account doesn't really work on Rainbow Six Siege if you're playing ranked with it, because pretty soon you're going to be back up to the rank that you should be at, and you will be playing against difficult players again. So if you see a second account that I'm using, that's why. So I got a message from someone recently saying, you know, oh, I hate YouTubers using casual. Cool apples, yeah, I'm going to call you out on this. You're a prick. I really don't get the elitist attitude. I do not understand it at all. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether people get rank ranged on casual, or whether it goes by your casual stats or anything like that. But I very rarely see copper and bronze players on casual. I mean, every now and then I will see one or two, or some unranked people, but more often than not, I end up playing against golds, plats, and sometimes diamonds. Now, I'm not saying that it's pairing me up the same way it does on ranked. It doesn't. I know for a fact it doesn't, because as a diamond, we only get paired against diamonds and plat 3s and, you know, maybe plat 2s. But on casual, I very often get paired against, you know, fairly high players. Not incredibly high, and it's usually a bit of a mix. But a casual game is just that. It's a casual game. Rainbow Six is a game, in case some of you have forgotten, and it's something that I enjoy playing. Not every single match that I play is going to be, you know, the pro league level. It's not going to happen. So I don't understand why people get offended by that. I find it really frustrating that people get into this sort of mindset that ranked is the only game mode. Yes, it is a competitive game, and I much prefer playing ranked just because the adrenaline gets going a bit more. It means more because obviously you're scared of losing the rank that you've worked so hard to acquire. But every now and then, it's fun to just let off some steam in casual. I don't take it too seriously in casual. If I don't have a full squad on for the night, or if someone has to leave a little bit early, we will sometimes jump into a casual, just for fear of losing the diamond rank more than anything. But one of the biggest things is, for us, as a team, we have sort of set strategies and stuff that, because we've been playing together for 6 months nearly every single night, we know how each other's going to work. We understand our setup phases and stuff to the point that they're most efficient as efficient as we can get them. As a result, I end up playing almost the same characters every single game. That is the way we've got set up. I play Jaeger or Doc, depending on which map we're playing on. Sometimes Smoke, but we've got set structures. As a result, I don't get to play people like Castle or Montagna, some of the players that aren't actually that beneficial in ranked to our team and the way that we play. So if I'm trying to make a video about a new patch or an update or a buff or a nerf to a character that I wouldn't normally use or that I dislike using, I'm not going to do that in a ranked match in which I want to actually win the game. Instead, I'll do it in a casual match where hopefully I'll get some decent footage. If I don't and I lose, big fucking whoop, it doesn't matter. So as a result, there will be casual footage in some of my videos. Tips and tricks videos, for example, when I'm trying to highlight certain character qualities. I'm not going to do that on a ranked match. I'm not going to go walking around and try and do a specific thing. Instead, I'm going to play, and I'm going to play the game in which is most beneficial to the team. You know, sometimes that means I won't get decent footage because I'll just be covering a single angle for a whole game. But other times it means I'll get loads of decent footage and it'll look awesome. Saying that, that means that there will be casual videos every now and then, casual clips put into my videos. It's going to happen. If you don't like it, I'm not going to apologize for that. I make content because I want to make videos that I think people will enjoy. If I happen to get some good footage playing as an operator that I wouldn't normally use, then I'm going to use that. So the other point I want to make is the fact that Matimio is a fairly popular YouTuber as far as Rainbow Six goes. I mean, he's up there with some of the big dogs purely because of the fact his videos and content are entertaining, to a lot of people. I am part of a Rainbow Six Gamers community page on Facebook, and there was recently a vote on there of who do you think is the best YouTuber, and the top 3 were Serenity, Macy J, and Matimio. There were some other fantastic players up there, but they didn't get as many votes as those 3. Now, that automatically tells me that those 3 are the most popular, certainly on that page. I mean, don't get me wrong, there might be other YouTubers out there who are more popular and get more views, but as far as that page goes, they were the top 3. Now, 2 of those, one of them's a Pro League player, one of them is, definitely hovering Platinum Diamond. I mean, Macy J is incredible to watch. His videos are so entertaining. But Matimio, it pretty much just plays casual. So there's a lot of people out there who don't really give a shit whether you're casual or whether you are playing ranked. The majority of content on my channel is ranked. That's the way it's gone because I enjoy playing ranked. But having an elitist attitude that people shouldn't play casual because they're a diamond player, I think that's bullshit. I think that is absolute horse shit. Now, I'm sorry to put out such a negative video. I don't like doing videos like this. I really fucking don't. I would much rather this be an upbeat and positive channel because I like to think that the videos are upbeat and positive. They're good fun, or at least certainly to me, they're good fun. I make content that I want to put out. I make content that I would enjoy watching as a player and as a viewer. I would enjoy watching videos like this. These are the kind of things that I look for. So, if people like it, wicked. If you don't, there are plenty of other YouTubers out there that you can watch. But for those of you that do offer me all the support that you do, thank you so much. It really does mean the fucking world to have over 7,000 subs. I mean, this is the Grief Nation that I wanted to build. We are miles away from our goal, but we are growing. In 8 months to have 7,000 subscribers, that seems fucking crazy to me. It really does. So thank you so much for the continued support. Let's build a community here. Let's get to know each other down in the comments. And let's just have some fucking fun on these videos. Until next time, guys, stay reckless and relentless. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Ash is dead.